insieme al resto della serata. Alle 19 avremo Just a Job di Peter Clement, una retrospettiva di alcuni migliori momenti dello spettacolo. Alle 21 abbiamo tempo. La verità al potere. Perché un modo che siete per un'intervista esclusiva con l'ex primo ministro Jacob Hamilton e vi chiederà dove tutto è andato così orribilmente storto. Alle 22 io sono il vincitore del premio Pulitzer Bulletman, un po' di evasione con l'acclamato film d'azione di Lawrence Blundercatch, e per finire a mezzanotte rivederci alle televisioni di domani. Ed ora possiamoci insieme andare a evolvere l'ottava puntata di Not For Podcast.
Someone's tripping on me.
Alan James is right.
We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desk.
For a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours.
Yeah, that was definitely a drop, eh?
I carried a fish, and you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads.
Tipped wank Tony!
I'm perfectly capable. Fuck you! This microphone pack has just given me an electric shock.
Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports World Final. Fucking microphone dropped me! Fucking microphone just dropped me! Where's that sound guy?
Scartato! Questa era l'ultima servizio di oggi e io vi do appuntamento alle 18 con le nostre news. A stasera. Allora, prepariamoci per la prossima edizione, poi andiamo a buttare, ci facciamo dormire, comunque ci pensi d'opere. Allora, è tutto programmato? Sì, Tosca. Allora, nell'iniziale abbiamo i 4 titoli di titoli. Ah, bene! Tutto avremo un'intervista con Alan James e Katy Drexman. Poi avremo 3 interviste con il George, Robert Bene e Tony Norton. Imperdibile. Io so che sei toccato. E per finire un'intervista di gruppo, un'intervista con Gian Algebra e poi avremo una verifica di nome e Interaction. Che orrore, sotto da bene, dimmi se diciamo Alex. Alex che durante la pubblicità della fase entertainment è mentre rispondibile da casa dei 3 registratori. Questo programma è offerto da... Fosse secca? Fosse crasta? No, da quando sono arrivati sti cazzo di ambientalisti non respiro più come mi ero abituato. Nessun problema! Se non vuoi rinunciare al tuo smog quotidiano, compra Inquinello! Dalle marmitte delle auto più inquinante! Inquinello contiene puro concentrato di smog! Con Inquinello mi sento molto il bene! Inquinello! L'inquinamento portabile è bello! Attenzione, non combinando con il tuo deodorante! Potrebbe causare intossicazione! Un prodotto della Fazbear's Entertainment! Ciao Alex, sono di nuovo io! Scusa, sono in una festa! Ok, staccati! Vabbè, fanculo. Ehi Alex, sono io! Ciao Alex, voglio solo avvisarti che abbiamo appena riparato il sistema dei titoli! Quindi dovete A e B al posto di 3 e 4 è perché il Vision Mixer è un prodotto della Fazbear Entertainment! Perfetto. Ok, sei pronto? Sì. Ok, stiamo andando in onda tra Da 10 secondi, siete pronti a decidere? Ok, da 3, 2, 1. Perfetto, siamo in nota.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown.
Sto preparando le prime immagini.
First full week in office. We ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the near future may hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the assets
Ok,
of
perfetto.
on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. With the old, Remington Smith has appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash.
Ok, sto preparando le altre immagini.
Dr. David Moore, a marine biologist in Swansborg and Horgensborg, have today set off to explore the Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions with this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together, like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound that sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. Johnny is seen here
Ha fatto un ottimo lavoro in questa montata di monti.
Snatched inside my snatch has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And grievous bodily charm.
Ok, ecco le ultime.
Promising a radical new behavior on crime. How afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an advanced sledgehammer to cut the nut?
Perfetto, ti ho mandato la sigla. Camera 3, sicuramente. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, non di nuovo. È la terza volta in questo mese. Oh, ricorda di tornare alle news. Perfetto, puoi tornare. Dopo che la sigla è finita.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about advances first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels in delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves who are just in pretty occasions.
A confident business over. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that France have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
Here I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is Right.
No, dai.
Become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we're going, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption. If you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our four broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is
shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance the most destructive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking...
Ma perché inquadri di più alla James? È sempre stato lo sfigato.
Second level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Oh, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating Law and Order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
Ok, perfetto. Posso anche andare in bagno se vuoi. Dio, che fastidio, Alan James. Ha cercato di comprarmi il libro di una festa l'altro ieri. Ci credo che poi te lo ficchi nel culo. Ehi, Tomska, tu che ne pensi di Mrs. Nagolax? Esplosivi. No, sul serio, quelli esplodono se si riscaldano. Ok, Tomska, ho collegato le telecamere locate. Bene. Devi sapere che Scafarro ha dato via libera a tutti i miei video da Rosa gratuito. Dico come si chiama? Google Meet. Nostro podcast tornerà dopo la pubblicità!
Celebrate the classic age of salad with this exquisite limited edition collection. My Salad Weekly. Sign up now and every week we'll send you an authentic, ethically sourced ingredient to add to your salad. Build your collection week by week and very soon you'll have a salad that really gets the lunchroom talking. From tomatoes and oils to leafy greens and lovely grains, this really is the complete collection. Every issue also comes with a companion magazine that explores the history of the art form, from the Great Balsamic Wars of 48 or Edward the Confessor's discovery of the cucumber to the man that changed the very way we see the humble salad, Julius Caesar himself. Start your personal salad collection now and we'll send you your first 3 issues. Loose leaf, Remain, and Iceberg. Plus this exclusive lettuce fridge magnet, all for just $7.97, with free postage and packing. Order now and you'll receive this crouton display case, free. That's right, absolutely free. With a retail value of $18.99, your crunchy cubes will look their absolute carby best. But don't delay, this exclusive offer is available for a limited time.
Ok, stiamo tornando. Ripetiti, Alex. Vai. Praticamente iniziato.
We're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country.
Oh no, non di nuovo. E basta.
To move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines. to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face and the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Ma chi è questo? Basta.
We need more support from ministers. We need change at a structural level, Jeremy.
I'm leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
Cercano distratti.
I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
service.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with
che brutta persona.
on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all
No, di nuovo. Basta.
Looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or gosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not it.
Ops, ho sbagliato canale.
It comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the flipping note,
Cercano distratti.
probably shouldn't have found hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states...
Ma che cosa?
Bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, you bloody gimps escaped. Delia? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, guys. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was saying the batches.
Yes, I'm talking...
Ok, non sapevo capito che cazzo sto facendo. Non devo interrompere qui, cioè, grazie. E come ci sta tracciato? Stacca.
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this... hold on just a moment.
Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your... Naughty, you beast.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of the pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there. We're looking down the police's...
Ma io non...
And finally tonight,
Vabbè.
uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menace as a swap. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwang, Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwang, Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, Titwangs are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwang, Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party.
Infatti non dovremmo censurare.
Well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwang, Tony! I don't think it's as easy as that, Joe.
So, Ben,
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris. Little Chris. That's my Chris.
Ma cosa?
One step left. One step left. Rehabilitation is difficult with the current system, yes? Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust, you know?
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy people has totally got Mr. Fancy, oh?
Dove è finito?
Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we caught you at a bad time.
Un po' troppo, visto che stiamo...
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal there, Tony.
Ok, che succede?
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we have signals. Tony? Tony, I mean, you're literally 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me?
Che è successo con la vita del...
Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to gain a broader understanding of the serious complex issues around law and order.
No!
After the break, Megan will be live with some lucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Oh, ma che cazzo hai fatto? Beh, questo è strano. Cosa? Che lascia i greghi alla televisione mettete il video robe della festa di Tony. E come se si può donare sangue, soldi e sperma insieme a tanto a puttane? Stiamo ritornando! Perfetto, partiamo 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. È tornato in tempo! Ops, ho sbagliato canale!
Who today received a grant from the House to take friendship on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled. We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest. And I believe you two sisters, is that right? Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids here, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter. And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Oh, Berta, è quella che Tosca ha scritto!
I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that one. So,
adesso
when did you first
tu con
hear about that?
e cosa?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retreated from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we valley well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Oh no.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school.
Oh mio Dio.
Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner. What's around the corner?
Oh mio Dio, ma davvero sta scritto questa porcheria?
Around the corner. Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fifth!
Era the Fifth! Scusate.
Going somewhere, little first year? Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my fired father?
Sto venendo! Oh mio Dio.
Excuse me, I'm late for math. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
What is important? Ma chi sta dicendo questo? Ah, giusto io.
My arm's stuck, coach. Keep going, for fuck's sake. Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Non dovevo fare pratica?
Today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fifth.
Era the Fifth!
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach. Brilliant, keep going. Right.
Tosca, ma che cosa è questa roba? Perché questa cosa fa così schifo? Che era the Fifth? Scusate.
Who's all alone?
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fifth.
Era the Fifth!
And my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Eh?
Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah. But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Ma è diventato un musical.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me. Or you could be free. Life can be cheeky.
Cioè, ok che Tosca ha scritto questa porcheria, ma però chi cazzo ha scritto la canzone? Dico, ma vedi suo cugino? Ok, che sta succedendo? Non siamo nell'87.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fifth.
Era the Fifth! Scusate.
Probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fifth. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great.
Ma aspetta, te avete sempre detto che canzoni fanno bene per aumentare gli ascolti. Guarda, questo che lo stiamo come ci sta diventando molto aggressivo.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be cheeky.
Yeah.
Che è adesso? Ok, che vuoi? Che schifo! Ho riscritto la sceneggiatura di Einstein 20 volte e questa è la migliore.
Thankfully, that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Ma porca troia, è lo spettacolo più terribile che io abbia mai visto! Mi dai una spia nel culo. Questa fa schifo. Idem. Mega schifo. Ti do $200 per il malloppo. Mi sembra un po' poco. Dalla qualcun altro allora. Signore Venezia dice che le piastrelle per i fogli sono esaurite. Dite che ci mettiamo un tappeto. Seduto, dammene qua. Ti do 300. È la tariffa per i freelance. Butta giù la mia pagina. Usa questa foto. Titolo? Advance. Eroe o minaccia? Foto esclusive del Dedicator. Minaccia? Io non credo. Sta a sentire, avvocato. Tu fai le foto e io mi invento i titoli, ok? Ti sta bene così? Sì, signore. Figo. Da questa Roxy all'ingresso. Pensa a lei a pagarti. Vorrei un lavoro, signore. Vieni, non hai visti, sono freelance. È la cosa migliore più della tua età. Tu portami altri scatti di quel partito che ha fatto notizia e magari te ne prendo pure. Ma guarda che non ti è permesso un lavoro. Una bistecca. Ti mando una bella bistecca per Natale. Di più non posso. Poi dai piedi e portami le altre foto. Salve, Mr. Gator mi ha detto di darle questo. Ah, è venuto ad Indicator. Grazie, mi chiamo Max Peterson. Sono un fotografo. Sì, l'avevo capito. Io un giorno dopo... Ehi Tomska, ho saputo che hai dedicato a un nuovo freelance. Ma quella è solo partita IVA!
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main story is it's all in the vibe. The vinegar's in. What a wild ride this has been. I'm not believing
Are you saying that advance procured death?
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.